Kalari Jayaweera is a writer of Sri Lankan heritage who lives in Sydney. She writes short fiction and memoir and has previously been published in Scum Mag. Kalari's work is delightful because of its lightness of touch when speaking of the emotional violence of small encounters. Through skillful scene construction and the handling of temporality, she provides a nuanced sense of the emotional arcs of her characters. Welcome, Kalari.
Thank you, Rowana. In the house, Latha was Dua, Patia, darling, the diminutives both tender and restricting. As she climbed up the stairs and put her key in the door, she felt a click of fatigue in her. She was tired of the house. All the parts of it she'd loved had long been driven away by immigrant progress. A Mediterranean rendering had usurped the terracotta red bricks, and the new gazebo crawled over the backyard, which was now relegated to a strip around the fence. And today, Tati had torn down the magnolia tree that reached above the front steps. Its purple-red flowers used to blossom during stewvac, and its leaves had the right mix of shade and light for long study sessions beneath it. Now, a brown mound of dirt signalled the incoming driveway. Inside, Tati was watching Naomi Robson interrogate Asian drivers on TV. He waved a hello with the back of his hand. Ami loaded Latha's plate with rice as soon as she walked into the kitchen. Dua, how was work? Latha could barely hear her over Naomi's blare. Fine, Latha said. She sat on a high stool on the other side of the kitchen bench. They were not a family that ate together. The magnolia's gone, she couldn't help saying. Child, it was ruining the driveway, Tati answered without looking up. This will increase the value of the house. Latha balled up her rice with bonchi and paripu and lined up the balls in a row. Ami used to do this for her when she was younger. Latha had not grown out of the habit. Ami watched her, a half smile on her face. After eating, Latha proclaimed fatigue and went to her room. Her parents took her silence as evidence of dedication to her work. Benjamin rang every night assiduously. That day, he'd been instrumental in finishing a piece of legal advice, and the senior lawyer had praised him. He called me a Renaissance man, he said, his voice unable to hide his surprise. Latha found herself smiling in return. She was getting used to people treating him as special. I spent half my day photocopying, Latha said. You don't need to keep doing this if you don't want to, he said. Latha flinched. But I can't do anything else, she said. They're proud of this. He was playing something in the background, something with sharp violin strings and clanging piano. Bartok, he told her. A squeak of Latha's doorknob, and Tati barged in, his voice preceding him. She cut Benjamin off to listen. Dua, can you check this email for me? I want to post it. She could hear Benjamin draw in his breath on the other end. Don't they knock? No, she said. He stayed on the line while she went to check the email. She was dating a Renaissance man.